Alankoma ye twene ni omampeni Nana Addo Akufo Addo na se metwe me ho kakra na ohwa na da ho no. I will continue to have faith in God to help recover economy. Omampeni Nana Addo Akufo Addo say obekoswa di ni wre ni gidie ahye Awurade mu se Awurade beboa ama Ghana sikasem etimi agina. Bad say ye Kristoni anaso ye Kristoni anaye kramoni na benya gidie ewo Awurade mu. And the question I may be say the empire and fix the economy. We fix city depreciation with empire. That's my question. But an answer may come issues, you know. Young share Professor Bakwa or USA. When you see Casaman to your pa, from beginning of the year, baby, Bosumi be our ba, no be measure Ghana's economy, Pempeswa echo. Now, the debate to a Twitter, as much as when it comes to the source of Ghana's economic problem, VP Baumia plays the blame game. You know, it wasn't me. It was the guy behind the tree. Today, I measure Ghana's inflation at 80% without a currency board. Ghana is going down the tubes. We are Professor Steve Hank. That's my worker. Or say, Ghana is a smarter pansam ninano. The pempen so pie or mampinability Dr. Mahmoud Baby. But on the onion from Sobian to me say or no. Oh, Enyamia, a simesi, a your bentain, a your predecessor, or mananian ye. Well, since they see I catches a year Ghana Statistical Service in a bank catcher say inflation, a year 31.7%. Was so no measure Ghana said the near money as sitting near Bokosra. Inflation is 80%, according to Professor Steve Hank. And this professor predicted more than 4 months ago, said Ghana, you better downgrade and the currency or the economy will reach at a junk status. 4 months later, Fitch, Bloomberg, all of them are rating Ghana economy as junk. Nti papa asimokan I don't know. Was say enyama bo said the enyama bo shuri in 10 no. 80%. But the official inflation figure Ghana Statistical Service dey am no 31.7%. Now yanka kaye ho asembi. 2020 ebro man pedin na do be declare lockdown. Oka asembi say ade ba ko ana ban yi omuntumi nye. Eni say nipa bewu akon samando na o ma asade na bankwam ene de omuntumi nye na emom se sikasem ebetete apansam na o mo bring back the economy ni de omunim ye pa ende ade o mampeni kan sabre no when o mampeni kasa no wanka eba onyankopɔ de gidie kohye ne mo de gidie hye the economic management team said they know how to bring back the economy yenti o mampeni Nana Addo 2020
over the course of the last 3 years, where we inherited an economy that was growing at 3.4% and transformed it into one which has grown by an average of 7% over the last 3 years. I assure you that we know what to do to bring back our economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring people.
Omampeni Nana Addo anka say God knows how to bring back the economy. Okay, say we know what to do to bring back the economy. This one of Mampeni catcher in 2020. Bravo declare lockdown. No, yeah, fellow Ghanaians. Series. The Mampeni catcher, you know. And this became the most famous quote about fellow Ghanaian series of Mampeni. So we know how to bring back the economy. This one of Mampeni catcher, we are approaching election. You know, Mampeni catcher and say, and we had said the crown when him before you do beba. And then talking about the economy, President says I will continue to have faith in God to help recover the economy. 2016, Yenkwati de omampeni na ado kan ye. Sabre o ka cedi depreciation. Se nkono na ya aban a na so na ye omampeni o be resign. Nanso de ntia mahama ene na aban person be resign se adodode a wa kunya no sika omunya die. Enti no mo person be resign. Na ono no wode Dr. Muhammadu Bamia Free Bank of Ghana ede ne ba se o be fixe eye cedi no. Enti o munimdifo a on be fixe economy. Yenti omampeni na nado eye 2016 campaign.
$1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was done, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them, so they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our... We have told the world that under our leadership, we're going to turn our back on the old economy, the raw material exporting economy, and build a new industrial value-adding economy in our country that will bring jobs for our people and especially for the young people of our country. That is the goal of the new NPP government and the administration of the National Congress.
As some of my opinion another kind in opposition 2016 say, baby ana Mahama any NDC abani this customer could no. Senke onwa ko beka kire Ghana for say adwuma na mode maame no mantumi anye timi de adwuma na to ho nanso enam sika omunya die adodode a ewo akunya no ho ntie no omom pese omobeko ena omokonkon ho obisa Ghana for say mema kwa matena ho ana Ghana for na atwa ehia say dabida o say bi say biom omosi dabida say omampeni Kufuor peso dollar ni ginae Dr. Muhammadu Bamia ka ho no mo yeye eni ntiro de na baso mbe na chita ni na omumra meti $80 no asimo mampeni na nado e kan ye ni. You see, I've heard many Ghanaians whenever omo kasa about the state of Ghana's economy omo di abufuo passion yaw ene kasa majority of them go straight e di o mampeni ni na so afo ne aban na tem. Latest one KKD. KKD is one of the most respected Ghana journalists Ghana. This is the first time when Akufo outburst, even when rape allegation was leveled against him. He never reached this peak. Raised naked insult on government or people. Our face said they are not doing things right. People complain about Kevin Taylor, Atenia Woody. People complain about Trini Jonas, Atenia Woody. People complain about Akufo Addo take it to their social media, almost expressing anger about the government. Me, I have been touted, say me one of the guys I don't give it cool to the government. It's true. Based on my principle. But the fact of the matter is say, nobody can have that patience to talk about the performance of this government, the communications from this government, especially in respect to the state of the economy. Taking the promises Abani make here in opposition, and the kind of delivery or deliver. Nobody can reconcile this situations and comment about it, and the person will be smiling. No. That person is a hypocrite. Nemum is okay, it's normal saying Akufo express some anger. The president and all catch and say, what the economy na Amanyosem say nyame be kire economy. President Akufo Addo do catch Ghana no, nyame be kire economy. Nyankopon no wegidi wo no mu hwe say Nyankopon betimi atane niama. Enti nyame be kire economy. This same president was telling us in opposition 2016 say, Senkoye Mahama ko be resign. Na su sika omu die enti no. Omo person be resign. Na nado asem ni nya na meka. Sabre 2016 no man penika ho asem no. Na cedi to dollar. 3 Ghana cedis 80 something pesos. Ye to abani wie ye no before NDC free abam 2017 and now they take over 2017 no. Na dollar no 4 Ghana cedis 20 pesos. He was advocating say Mahama should have resigned because the dollar was selling at 4 Ghana cedis 20 pesos. They should resign. Na the entire amount resign no yesika omu die. Awa bemo. Omampeni asemo kan nyem na make president asemo kan na mabo na na mwatie no. Today Mahama resigned because the dollar was selling at 4.2 and say sika no mu die. Say ko no ankode beto ho no. Ene edi tumi ni ma wo no. NDC Professor Mills Mahama 8 years. Omu for dollar no 2009 was selling at 1 Ghana cedis 20 pesos. Medical catcher says a cedi no. Munyina mo ya we 2007 na $1 1 cedi. Yes says canon 2007 na $1 1 cedi. Afi baako beto so 2008 no dollar ni depreciate by 20% and to mampeni ku fo fra ban mo no na $1 1 cedi 20 pesos. NDC for by fan from 2009 to 2016 8 years. Dollar depreciated by 3 Ghana cedis because NDC for from 4.2 okote 1.2 free 4.2 mebama 3 and the 8 years no NDC for devalue a year sikano a year 3 Ghana cedis. Nanado was advocating say they should have resigned. Nenye sikadie no mudia they should have resigned 3 Ghana cedis. Now under Nanado Danko Akufo Addo Dr. Muhammad Bawumia 5.5 years, munu 6 years. Not to take about 7, not to take about 8. 5.5 years. Dollar no depreciate by 5 Ghana cedis 80 pesos. Often 4.2. And then the dollar is selling as 10 Ghana cedis 25 pesos. And with the 20 pesos in the credit actually never can one. Cedi no devalue by 6 Ghana cedis 200% depreciation. So they must take it from NDC. And you are not thinking about resigning. Or is it because you are also chopping the money? Is it because you also discount when you are swap for musu discount into na person by resign? This is your words. The mark I would demand say I dare preventing Mahama and Naban from resigning because they were chopping the money. And $10 na be do something pensui na say also so won't reside there. It means you're also chopping the money. You're also chopping the money. During COVID-19, who catch the Ghana for say we have the men and women to bring back the economy. Mr. President, COVID-19 no echia nema kwechi no. Amabi to say America, the government never promised to bring back the economy. Germany, UK, all these countries, none of them, prime ministers or president, and a promise that they can bring back the economy because they have what it takes, the expertise to bring back. But president, you made that famous quote. And now we call Germany. The government said the bear pressure and conquer for Sintino. Utia $9. Over for public transport, train. So we talk a year Germany 3 months. €9. It means Bosumi Biano or spending €9 because Abansi petrol born cost as a Russia-Ukraine war no among for how mokakra. The German government is investing in agriculture. The German government is giving every farmer a €15,000. Uko UK. The UK government is giving pensioners £300. People living with disability, they are giving them money. They are giving household to support their bills. Tariffs. Uko Italy, the same thing. Uko Sweden, the same thing. All these countries. But they never promise their people, say, they know how to bring back the economy. You promise Ghanaians, and then you are telling us who the economy na kosen. So basically, the economy na recover, we should blame God, because who do Jidia kwa kosen yankopomo. Na sempaibo, and they build the economy. And Italy should have been the best economy in the world. Because the whole Vatican, kunkrumu bia, Pope, a whole Vatican Rome, a whole to say them pie build the economy. Roman and I said Italian economy would have been the best. You were telling some how much should have said Jumana Modema no Yantumia de Jumana to her. Your government has not been bold enough to show even enough respect to Ghana for to admit to say yes, we have failed to manage the economy. Won't me admit it. But you always blame Russia-Ukraine war. Always blame COVID-19. COVID-19 yadia ba Ghana quiet me ton COVID-19 enya 19.3 billion chese ye tete mi na afim no ye nya mfaso 7 billion owiase apart from Ghana ewiase o man be ne timi ton COVID-19 enya sika Ghana pe ne timi ton yade nya mfaso ye ne ton COVID-19 nya mfaso but you see blame COVID-19. Germany, UK, Belgium, even China, Italy, or more COVID they hit you or more pano. None of them got the money we got to. None of them. It's only Ghana. Yet you're torn COVID-19, you're born. I don't mind, don't come here torn in your first war. Because COVID abani 19 billion. Now you the moon 12 billion. Asha I know na say 7 billion enya. Also the supporting. Yeah, nya some fast war, but I still blame COVID for that. You don't have the courage to admit to say enya man pokra jinsemu. But you were telling Mahama said Mahama should have said Juma na mde ma me no man to me anye me de Juma na to. So why is that post, Mr. President? Are you also chopping the money? Said the KK dibu for with the atom left and right to this kind of. Is that the case? Is that the case? If it's a vampire body, then the entire government should resign. Na yamfama aglo, be aglo for Ghana because someone a vampire pa. They believe same pie in the BBA. We should give it to them to manage the economy. We should learn to accept responsibility. Professor Steve Hank Nekano, the vice president, who is the head of economic management team, what for Mampeni Baumia, what funny speeches, what following now. The vice president has never accepted any blame. Oh, yeah, quite IMF near Kono as a result of excess energy capacity. If Ghana has excess energy capacity, why are we sending Ameri every western region, kwa Ashanti region? The Ameri should be there because your excess is supposed to be running through the country. But in this case, Kopeja Ameri and your free Abuazi western region, and the Akwa Ashanti region is going to cost the taxpayer. We are Parliament in some of Canada is going to cost the taxpayer a whooping $25 million. Yedi free Ashanti western region, the Akwa Ashanti region is going to cost the taxpayer $25 million. See our excess energy capacity. Why do we bother ourselves? Another issue. Say a banking sector cleanup exercise. One a small. Why now take a decision? When Ghanaians were telling you, say, no, don't collapse the banks, support them, revive them. You said, no, you collapse them. Your so-called incompetent opponent, who predecessors also incompetent, when they went to Senchi, what they did was that Omu said the banking sector and your banking sector, pharmaceutical companies, all of them were facing crisis. So what did they do? And they say they gave money at the pharmaceutical companies, Said ye beya or musika sembit imagine and naso. Ampanyampa companies like Tobinco, pharmaceuticals, omu grow bigger. And the Tobinco, because of that, was be another pharmaceutical company called Entrance Pharmaceuticals. Omu produce no Ghana. They create jobs. And the import or imported the bomb no esote. All the pharmaceutical companies were giving money. Abana Kasa, they through that, and Abana, so let's go and revive Commander Sugar Factory. Nina is into consensus. So the government went back, got money, 60-something million. Yeah, the 35, Ekwa could see Commander Sugar Factory, no, young for 25 million, no, young for sugar cane. Massive shoe factories. Let's support the financial sector. They gave them money. We'll buy, and we had opportunity to survive these banks with 9 billion Ghana cedis. He said no. Because your predecessor, you blame NDC for supporting the banks with money. Because obviously it was a waste of money. But you never credit your predecessor. So we did the same support. Emma pharmaceutical companies are and it grow, sustaining job, creating more jobs, reduce importation. You never credit them. So the vice president as the head of economic management team has never seen anything good about the predecessor. Always the bad side. And you take your decision and failure, then you run back. You want Ghana for because he thinks that some of us we are fool. He thinks that majority of Ghana, excuse my language, we are fool. So we should go and blame your predecessor. And the banking sector cleanup exercise, who collapse banks, we start the tax break Ghana for, say we should pay for it. And Ghanaians are paying, and it's costing the taxpayer a whopping 27 billion Ghana, 27 billion Ghana. A bit me and the double track system in this country. 27 billion, bet me see all the agenda 1111 hospitals in Navy, but we wasted that taxpayers' money. But the funny thing about the banking sector crisis is always the president and the government is telling us the liability. We're taking over all the banks. Unicredit, GN Bank, UT Banks, Capital Bank. Uji major padiano. For both liability and assets. Liability no any car omo de asset ni omo dan no omo team asset ni be computers asset ni be cars asset ni be nyama no omo wo you took over. How much and Ghana for through their assets and how much? Because the government is always telling Ghana for the liability a car buy assets now fire no send Ghana for free mo because we do madan na UT Bank one pamo mo and free mo headquarters so e dan no yaje ene ye dey say is it Ghana Commercial Bank or National Investment Bank and the airport and it's one all the banks big capitals or more properties were confiscated so assets ni saying you are not telling us always the bad side. Always the bad side. This is a plain insult to Ghanaians. You are just playing with the intelligence of Ghanaians. As if it's a Ghana for Nyansa. So we should believe whatever you say. Mr. President, what have you done, your government, a dear no my year after 2020 COVID-19 equal for me? A dear no my year, say, this is the policy, this is the structure, this is the strategy, they go come and I promise Ghana for say, I know how to bring back the economy, and this is the solution, this is the way forward. Where is it? You don't have it. You don't have it. Because COVID-19, let's blame COVID-19. Let's blame Russia-Ukraine war. And then, good after a press conference, threatening to close down their shops from next week, Monday. Because the city depreciation, Amomusika Eshe. Yes, city depreciation, Amomusika Eshe. $1, 10 Ghana cedis, 25 pesos. A bin sida. And then government are banking hopes now on IMF. IMF for bag Ghana baby tia musha mukwa. It's almost a month. We haven't heard anything from IMF. We haven't heard anything from IMF. And those of Ghanaians are free say the IMF can be a panacea to the economic situation we find ourselves in. You know, revise your notes. Because let me tell you, IMF na konya aban hwese sika obenya nyina aban kese wenya $3 billion. $3 billion o anything any abre ko IMF no. That $3 billion no 2020 to 2021 IMF COVID-19 omuma $2 billion sika no way. Yamfanya hwe. World Bank 2020 almost $430 million 2020. Between 2021 June, ebesi 2022 July, IMF asa Ghana $903 million. What they call 400 no it's over $1.3 billion. It means from IMF and World Bank in Kwano, Ghana yenyesika over 3.5 and 3.4 billion dollars. Yadi and then here we are. Today na say and then IMF crowd a year sa 1 billion a bit more of how no. There's no ending solution to this city depreciation. The Vice President don't talk about it again. The Vice President is not talking about the technology. Yes, it's good. But who cares? Technology now we introduce digitalization. How equipment they reduce a year city depreciation. How? The digital economy now can say Gandino economic finance ba sa paperless system na port no. How does it reduce the cost? And then the 4-year projection 8 Ghana cedis now to dollar no economic finance ba before we do port no na I shoot to neko. How does it affect them? And 2% just say Guta for they haven't seen Guta for who say government is doing something about digitalization and then almost threatening to shut down their shops due to city depreciation. The government should be bold enough. Tell Ghana for say you have also failed. Now said that and Mahama should have resigned. One resigned because he was chopping the money. And for that matter, I can base on that and pass a judgment that you're also chopping the money, Mr. President and your government. You're also chopping the money. That's why you have refused to resign. Even when Ghanaians are calling on you to even change your finance minister, he said that he's the best. Is he also chopping the money? That's my harmless question. We did this amount of which me bar.